Hallo und willkommen zum 15. Video von 3 Minuten Deutsch. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the question words wer, wen, and was, or as we like to call them in English, who, whom, and what. I've already talked to you about question word order in general in German, and you can see that video over here if you have not already seen that. Question word order is the same thing whenever you're using question words, but now we put a question word at the beginning of it, and then you have your verb, then your subject if you didn't already use it with the question word, and then the rest of your sentence. The 3 question words in today's video are covered together because they fit together really well and they are confused a lot, especially to native English speakers. That's the reason that I grouped them together as they are today. Let's start with the easy one. Was means what in German, and it's used pretty much exactly like it is in English. It can be used to talk about things, whether that be in the nominative case or in the accusative case, whether it be the subject or a direct object of the sentence, but it is only used with things and not people. Here are a few examples of how you can use the word was in German sentences. Was ist das? Das ist ein Bleistift. Was hast du in der Hand? Ich habe einen Bleistift in der Hand. Was magst du? Ich lerne Deutsch. Was fliegt im Himmel? Flugzeuge fliegen im Himmel. Now we have the combination of wer and wen in German. In English we would say who and whom. The downside is not a lot of English native speakers use whom properly, or they just ignore its existence entirely. People say things like, who are you taking to the dance? But technically they should be saying, whom are you bringing to the dance? Because the question word there is the direct object of the sentence. In my experience, this is actually more strictly observed in German, the difference between wer and wen, as opposed to what it is in English, where it's pretty much just ignored. So, how do you keep these straight? Well, if the question word is referring to the subject of the sentence, or the person doing whatever the action of the verb is, that person is then the subject, and there has to be used with wer. If, however, the person in question is actually the direct object of the sentence, or the one being verbed, the one being acted upon, then that's the accusative case and it has to be used with wen. It's kind of convenient because it actually follows the der word endings for the nominative and accusative cases for masculine forms. So instead of der and den, now we have wer and wen as the question word. Notice that the last letter of those is the same for both. Here are a few examples with both. Wer ist das? Das ist Jens. Wen magst du? Ich mag Jens. Wer hat das Buch? Bob hat das Buch. Wen hasst du? Ich hasse dich. Wer fliegt im Himmel? Superman fliegt im Himmel. Wen bringst du mit? Ich bringe Chris mit. As with any German grammar topic, you need to have some practice, and for that reason your assignment for this video is to write 3 questions down in the comments down below. You need one for wer, one for wen, and one for was. That would be your 3 questions. I'll check your questions for grammar mistakes, and then I will also answer any questions that are directed towards me. Das ist alles für heute. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.